Today I'm making stuffed cabbage. This recipe was requested by many people, so finally I'm doing it. So obviously for stuffed cabbage we need one cabbage, see, medium size, you don't need a big cabbage. I have meat, it's a beef. I'm going to grind it and make it minced. But if you don't have a grinder, so you can buy the minced beef. We need an onion. That's quite a big onion. 1 can of crushed tomatoes. If you don't have a can, you have tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, you can use 3-4 good sized tomatoes. Take a skin off, and for that you have to blanch them, right? And then shred it and add at the end of the cooking process. This is the last ingredient that will be added. So we need 3/4 cups of rice. This is a long grain rice, and it is raw. I don't pre-cook it. So also what I add, garlic. See, that much. So it's a 4, 5, 6 maybe even cloves of garlic, but this one is small, so we can say 5 cloves of garlic. Okay, I have here that much of parsley, and this is cilantro. Again, this is a Georgian style cooking, because I'm from Tbilisi, Georgia. There are no dishes in Georgia without herbs, fresh or dry, but there are always some herbs. Okay, how to prepare cabbage? Now, need this kind of knife, see, with a sharp end and not very thick. See, its blade is quite thin. So I prepared another knife to show you that this with that kind of end won't work here, because we need to run knife inside and cut it. See, it's quite tough, around the center of the cabbage. Then again, just all around. And again, don't have to be very, don't go through the bottom. See, that's how far I'm going. So that probably up to here, the cabbage. And be careful only. And that's it. Make sure it is all connected. So here are the cuts. See? Here are the cuts, all of them. This is all separated. Now it is time to cook. So here is cabbage covered with water. It's just cold water from the tap. I'm putting it on the stove to cook. So cabbage is cooking, and I'm going to grind my meat. So if you buy ready minced meat and you need to maybe process in your food processor all onions, herbs and garlic. If you don't have food processor, then I recommend you to finely chop it. Meat is ready, it's minced. This is onion, these are herbs, so they are finely minced. If you are using a food processor, so that's how they should look. If you are chopping, so try to make it finely chopped, as finer as you can. Now it's time to add here salt. I forgot to mention it before. Salt, because it's obvious, right? And rice. Rice is already washed. I rinsed it several times until water is clear. And now I'm adding it here. And salt. And mix it well, and our meat will be ready for stuffing. All we have to do, just wait until cabbage is done. So I will add the salt. So how much salt? For that amount I will add probably that much. See, it's been boiling for about 5 minutes, and look what happens. See, leaves are coming out, and with the 2 forks I can separate them very easily, very easily. See? That's it. It's done. It's done. Now I'm turning it off, waiting until it cools down a little bit, and I will take out the whole cabbage. Okay? See? Cabbage leaves are here. So I will, this is the central part of the cabbage, and these are the outside leaves. Right. They're still hot. You can wait, of course, until they cool down completely in the water. Cabbage cooled down completely, and now it's time to start stuffing it. So everything is raw here. The only thing that we cook is cabbage. So the leaves that cannot be used for stuffing, I put at the bottom of my pan. So I have 3 leaves at the bottom. Take this 1 leaf, and see, cabbage leaves has a central part is very thick. So my mother always, and my grandmother always just cut it off. Now I have to make it as an envelope. Close it as an envelope. So first goes this, then the sides, and then this part. And it goes into the pot this side down. Otherwise it will open up. Okay, so let's do next one. Be very careful cutting this. Don't cut yourself. Okay, this one is very big. I think it's the largest, so I'll put more meat in here and do the same thing. Of course, you can do it on the board. So I'll show you how that does. This way, then this, and then just roll it. Okay, so here are all my stuffed cabbage. If you have a little bit meat left, like I have, so you can make little meatballs and place them around. They won't fall apart. Okay, that's it. So now what else? So salt I already added into water, just pinch of salt. So I just put the plate on the top of it. It's just a clean plate. What it does, it just keeps them from unfolding, from floating up and unfolding. Of course I salted a little bit water, and that's it. And this is a little weight. You can use any little jar with water on the top. Okay, it's time to add a tomato, crushed tomatoes, right? So I just wanted to show you how the rice looks. So here it is. See, rice is completely cooked, so it means that everything is done, and it is time for tomatoes. See, completely, rice is completely done. Okay, so I'm adding tomatoes, and that's it. All I have to wait now is until it all boils and mixes together. And that's it. And we serve it with sour cream. Just 1-2 minutes, and that's it. It's all done. And with the sour cream, served with sour cream and black pepper for taste. Done. Here you go how it looks inside. Here it is. Stuffed cabbage. All done. So we usually mix sour cream with the sauce. Makes it richer and more flavorful. And that's it. Enjoy.